What percentage of men are alpha males? Look, I heard this saying, and that is everyone thinks they're an alpha male until the real alpha shows up. So I'm going to get into some statistics on what percentage of men, are alpha males, and that's what this video is about. All right. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. This channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button and a notification button because I'm dropping a video every day. All right. Like I said, every man thinks he's an alpha man until the real alpha shows up. Okay. But let's just talk about what percentage of men are actually alpha males. So there's no true statistics of what percentage of men are alpha males. And it gets a little complicated because we are a sophisticated, intelligent species, right? There's not just alpha males, there's also sigma males, which I'll touch on a little bit. But in the category of alpha, men who are willing to step up to the plate, be a leader, who are confident, those kind of things. It is a little complicated with human nature, and it's also situational, right? Like, for example, some people might think, well, all police officers, all men police officers are alpha by nature when they're interacting with the public. Okay, maybe. Now, but within the police force itself, there's alphas, right? There's some police officers that are more alpha than other police officers and all of that. Firefighters, etc., whatever it is, on a football team, you name it. So what percentage of the male population, men, human males, are alpha males? Well, though I couldn't find, and by the way, I like to research almost every one of my topics, right? I don't just do fly at my pants by the seat of my pants. I like to research things, so I researched this one. So though we don't have, like I said, a specific percentage of what human males are alpha males, I went and did some research on the animal kingdom, specifically wolves and lions. Male wolves, male lions, to at least give me an indication, all right? So the answer is, drum roll, 10 to 20%. 10 to 20% of male lions and male wolves are alpha. So that gives us at least something to work with when it comes to humans. I would say maybe it's in that range, maybe it's less. I wouldn't say it's much more than that. So I would say just if though things are more complicated with human beings than animals, by nature, I would say, and also, by the way, you can learn how to be an alpha. You're not necessarily innately an alpha, but you can learn to be one to at least when you're interacting with people in society, okay? But let's just use that number, 10 to 20%. Of that 10 to 20%, there's what's called also a beta male. A beta male. God, I obviously need a coffee because I was like, Okay, there is a sigma male. There's an alpha male and there's sigma male. Both exist within the umbrella of alpha males. But male, right, likes all the attention and has a problem in the workplace typically. They don't like to follow. They like to be the leader always, which causes conflict, especially with their boss. So they are just naturally, innately more of a leader, and which can cause problems in their career, can hinder their career, and they typically like to have the spotlight when they're in a party and there's the guy who's always talking away, sharing his stories, and it's all about him, right? They're very confident, but the fact that they struggle with being in a non-leadership position and the fact that they always want the spotlight on them, I was like, well, that's not me. So if you're not familiar with the term sigma male is someone that is a bit of an anomaly. I would say out of the if human males, if only 10 to 20% are alpha males, I would say sigma males might be, of that 10 or 20%, maybe 5%, maybe half. I wouldn't even say half. I would say, let's say, yeah, 5% out of the 10 to 20% are, let's say it's 20%, 5% are sigma males. So just stick with me for a second. So sigma males are different in that they can flip the switch, in that they can not only follow, but they can also lead. When they're asked, hey, you're up, you're the backup quarterback. Okay, boom, you're in, you lead the team. Tom Brady, by the way, was a backup quarterback. When he first started, he wasn't the starter always with the New England Patriots. I don't know how many years he was a backup quarterback, but the main quarterback got injured. He went in, started winning games, and ended up winning the Super Bowl, and on and on and on and on. So, though, yes, NFL is all talent based, but it's also, there's a structure within a football team. And I played football myself. I was a running back when I was young, of who's a beta, who's an alpha, and who's a sigma. So there were times where I had the lead in a football situation, but I ultimately wasn't the leader because we had the quarterback or we had the team captain. So sigma males are part of that alpha male umbrella, I guess, or genre. So let's just say like EDM music, and then you have dubstep, you have drum and bass, you have house. That's what I mean. So you have, alpha, but within there you have some subcategories, or one of the categories is sigma male. And so sigmas don't like all the spotlight on them. They're more than happy to have let others take the spotlight. They're more than happy to follow if need be, and also lead if need be. But most importantly, as sigma males don't follow traditional stereotypes and hierarchies, whereas alpha males like a specific hierarchical structure. So I don't want to go on and on and on about that because that's for another video, but I just leave you with this. 10 to 20% of men, I would say, are in the alpha male category. But I want to hear from you guys what you think, and specifically if you have any data on it. I'd be super fascinated to see it. Post a link. But like I said, I got my 10 to 20% from researching wolves, male lions. Only 10 to 20% of the males are alpha, and I think it kind of applies to humans as well. But let me know what you think in the comments. All right, we'll see you next time.